Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here. Today I'm bringing you a subscriber gameplay analysis video, and today's subscriber is called Coridian Ghost. And it's funny because his actual YouTube name is called Poop Poop. Now don't ask me about that, ask him about that choice of name. So Coridian is a long time subscriber and he's a ride or die subscriber, very loyal and very supportive. Even his emblem in the game is supporting my channel, so much appreciated, and you deserve your spot on this channel. Now Coridian is using the NV4 Flatline, and I actually don't have this gun as of yet. I'm well over Master Prestige and I still haven't gotten it yet. So he's using the NV4 Flatline with an elo sight, a suppressor and quick draw. Not a bad setup at all, and of course the Flatline rewards precision, so the elo sight is not a bad choice as well. And that enemy just got wrecked, but look at this, he is in the mini death zone. He's in amber death zone, so of course what happened, he got killed. So pay attention to how he navigates the map. You will see him entering the death zones quite often, and he will pay for that. Once again, he just ran straight through without looking at anything, so he has a bit of zombie in him, and we have to try and get rid of that zombiness in him, guys. So Coridian, you're my boy, but of course I'm gonna go in on the subscriber gameplay analysis video. You need to stop pushing a bit so aggressively, because against a very good player they will take advantage of that, and I show you guys that in my videos. You also have to remember the gun that you are using. You're using a Flatline, which is not really an aggressive weapon. Against a Synaptic Triad with a K-bar in the enemy's hand, of course that will give you an unfavorable result if you push too aggressively against an opponent like that with an NV4 Flatline. Now it can be done, don't get me wrong, it can be done, but you want to have good odds on your side. So now he's taking a wall run here, not a bad choice. He's getting a good visual of what's going on. He's assessing the situation, he's looking around him, he's away from his teammates, he's behind enemy lines now. This is all going good so far. He's flanking around like this. Very good navigation right here, very well done, and it is something I would do as well. Now he's checking the death zone. Look at that, he saw the death zone, he took out the enemy in the death zone. You see how it works? So you are the one who is supposed to take advantage of the death zones, and that enemy was in the death zone. He navigated the map correctly and it led to a favorable result. It is very simple like that. So I highly recommend watching my map navigation guides. Is extremely powerful once used correctly. So let's see what Coridian does now. He sees his teammates around him, he's pushing around here, he's checking the area properly, then check to the right, and that's an amber death zone. So if you enter it temporarily, look at that, you have to be very careful. You're seeing it proof here, right here in this video. You're seeing the proof that the death zones are real, so be very careful. If you want to navigate through them, be very careful, check the area, pre-aim, and make sure to be ready and prepared for a very imminent gunfight. Now he's favoring this side of the map to navigate, which is the correct side, so very well done for doing so. Obviously he watches my videos, so that's great. Now he has his Scorcher. Now his choice of score streaks are not some that I would personally choose, but if it works for you and that's the streaks that you can get, then definitely by all means. And this has to be the worst Scorcher placement I've ever seen. That was very shaky, man. He had a bit too much scotch in this gameplay. So now that the power position is cleared, and that's the main power position, he held it, he captured it, he ensures that it is cleared, everything is going fine. Now Coridian is a 1 KD player that I believe, so of course he's not a 2 or 3 KD player, but he's doing very well. He's following a system and it is working for him. So you can see that once you follow the foundations that I teach, the rules that I teach, you will see it paying off. Now he's also using rewind with propulsion, and he has it stored and ready and waiting. So he's not just using it straight away, he is saving it for the correct time when it's going to be most beneficial for him. And look at the situation, amber death zone again. He's losing track of what's going on around him. He rewinds there just to have a proper look. Unfortunately, that enemy was just slightly clueless to what's going on around him, and he took him out. So well played there, and well played for keeping that situational awareness and not panicking too much. Now look at the minimap. You see multiple red dots to his 3 o'clock right now, but he's not pushing it, he's not being a zombie, so that's a good sign. He is just maintaining that discipline, but of course once again he just pushes through the amber death zone without even checking to his right to see if any incoming enemies are around him. I know the UAV is up and you can see multiple red dots, but you can't rely on the minimap only. Sometimes the one enemy can be wearing ghost, and that one enemy can take you out, can kill you off your nuclear streak or off your high streak. So he's now checking that the other power position is clear. This is the mini power position he's in, and you can see how easily you can kill the enemy once they venture into the middle of the map, because you're in a power position. But once again, he chose to go into the amber death zone, and he paid the price. So why is he put himself in that disadvantage by going through those death zones? Just move around it, trap the enemies, let the enemies flow through the death zones. You don't want to be the zombie that runs through the death zones. So of course, just take advantage of it, guys. You notice sometimes he also never checks the multiple directions. He just checks one direction and just hopes that nobody is there in the other directions, and that's what's getting him killed as well. So he needs to be a bit more disciplined in that regard. Now he is using the elevation to his advantage. Well done. That enemy had no chance against him there. So you can see, once you make the right decisions, it will pay off. But he was a bit too aggressive there, and of course he's using a flat line and he got destroyed. So not only was he too aggressive, he just checked one direction. I don't know why he keeps just checking one direction. You have to check around you. When you're looking out for someone, you have to check around you. You don't just check one direction and hope that the enemy is not in the other direction that you didn't check. Now look at this situation. He's pre-aiming a Heglitch, but he himself is in the open. So of course the chances of winning that gunfight would not be great. You need to have some cover if you're trying to take on a long distance Heglitching spot like that. Now he's flanking around here. I would have done the same thing. It's an opening right here, and of course I like pushing on this side of the map. So once again he's following rules, and he's now going on the tunnel, which is not a bad idea as well. If you think there's nobody who's going to be up on this hill right here, because then they would have the elevation on you. And once again, he's not checking around him, he's just looking in one direction, and that's a reoccurring theme that is happening. And get wrecked, boy. And good effort here to destroy this opponent. What I would have done differently, I would have done wrong like that, but I would have gone prone just to give myself a little more chance of winning that gunfight. But he did well there. He did well to react and turned in the correct direction. But the chance of winning that gunfight, because he's already so weak, is very slim, right? Now let's see what he does in this situation. He sees a red dot on him up. He's pre-aiming. Very well done. I like that discipline. But he lost track of the enemy. So what he does, he's just checking the area now. He's actually looking in multiple directions. So that's good. He's learning from his mistakes. He's pre-aiming there as well. Hot spots. Now let's see if he goes in the death zone. Once again, he goes in the death zone. He dies. So you can see most of his deaths are recurring because of mistakes like that. And I want each and every one of you to go watch those Death Zone videos that I produced. I will leave a link in the description. It's one of the most powerful videos that I've made, and it works extremely well. Now he's trying to take on this guy behind the Heglitch, and he is in the open, so you have to be very careful of that. But at least he put down some aggressive fire on the enemy, and the enemy got a bit scared and backed off. So, you know, it wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot worse. And guys, leave your feedback as well as to what Goridian could have done better during this gameplay, because I love reading the comment section and love seeing the interaction between you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Very well played, Goridian. You can see he had a very good KD from this gameplay, and he played it for the most part very well. So you have that potential, so keep it up. And once again, thank you for being a loyal subscriber, much appreciated. So guys, if you want a chance to be in the subscriber gameplay analysis series, then you have to be a loyal subscriber. You have to interact in the comment section. Let me know who you are. Of course, support the channel if you can. Share the videos, which will help me out a lot. And follow me on Twitter. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and do subscribe to all new viewers. Take care. Bye.